Luke chapter 5, verses 27. After these things, he went forth and saw a publican named Levi sitting in the reception of customs, and he said unto him, Follow me. Jesus saw this guy. He's sitting. He was a publican. He was a tax collector, and he said, Follow me. I always want to know, who do you follow? That's the thing. Who do you follow? We always brag we got all these followers on social media, but who are you following? I'm very careful about who I follow on social media. I'm very careful about who I listen to. If they're not preaching apostolic truth and apostolic doctrine, I do not follow them. I do not listen to them. Matthew chapter 4, verses 25. Large crowds follow him from Galilee to the Decapolis and Jerusalem and Judea and from beyond the Jordan. Large crowds follow Jesus. Yes, there ain't nothing wrong with having the large crowds, but it's who you are following. You're following Jesus, that's great. That's who I follow. You follow him. He leads. He is the guide. He is the example. In Matthew chapter 4, verses 18 through 20, when Jesus was walking by the Sea of Galilee, he called two brothers, Simon, Peter, and Andrew, his brothers. They were casting a net into the sea, and they were fishermen. And they said to him, Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. And they immediately left their nets in their boat and they followed him. You see, they gave up their occupation. They gave up their jobs to follow Jesus. What have we given up to follow him? They gave up everything to follow Jesus. And going on from there, they saw two other brothers, James, the son of Zebedee, and John, his brother, in the boat with Zebedee, their father, mending their nets. And he called them. And immediately they left their boat and their father and followed them. Again, they left their occupation and they left their family. God's got to depart you from some things. He's got to depart you for some family members so you can follow him. They left their dad in the boat. They left their jobs to follow Jesus. God have to cut you off for some family members or some friends for you to follow him. Mark chapter 10, verses 21 through 22. When Jesus beheld him and loved him and said unto him, One thing thou lackest, go thy way and sell whatsoever thou have and give it to the poor, and thou shalt have treasures in heaven. And take up your cross and follow me. And he said to them, he was sad at that saying. He went away grieved because he had great possessions. Your possessions,